Okay, tonight is December 30th, and this is New Year Bingo with Angela and Jody. And I am Angela Boshin, and I'm a sales director in Mary Kay. I have been in Mary Kay for 26 years, and so I've used the products since gosh, I was 15, so that's been a long time ago. So I have used Mary Kay for a very long time, and I will let Jody kind of introduce herself. But she is a team leader in our unit, and so she is a leader. And Jody, you kind of introduce yourself.
Sure, yeah. Sorry, I was
No, it's
had
okay.
another customer texting me about
Oh,
information. So
oh, good.
yeah, yeah. So my name is Jody Campbell. I am from Amarillo, Texas. I have been in Mary Kay for almost 12 years, and I work a full-time job as well. And this is my part-time gig, and I absolutely love doing it just because it gives me the freedom to make additional money, but and also get my product at half price, and also to help women feel beautiful and love their skin again.
Yeah, thank you. So Jody and I are going to kind of go back and forth tonight, and we're going to be talking about a lot of products. And as I mentioned, you to Beth, if you just kind of mark out as we talk about it, and we'll try to say the name of it. We'll try to say the name of it um, as we do it, so that you'll know for sure. Oh, we've got someone coming in here. It might be Andy. Oh yeah, it is. Hey Andy, we're glad you're here. We just were getting started, and you've got on another device, you've got the bingo card. Okay, so Unibeth is our other guest. So as we talk about the products, Jody and I are going to kind of go back and forth as we talk about those products. You can just mark it, and if you get a bingo, let us know. You can either put it in a chat, or you can, just unmute and say that you got it. But we're going to talk about skincare products, and we're also going to talk about color products, and we're just going to give you just an array of information about all things Mary Kay products. So I will start really quickly with I'm going to talk about our Time Wise Miracle Set, and that should be how it is on your bingo card. Time Wise Miracle Set. This is probably our most sold, most common skincare set. We have several skincare sets, and we're going to try to talk about all of those this evening. But this is the Miracle Set. It includes a cleanser, an antioxidant moisturizer, a daytime defender with sunscreen of SPF, and a nighttime recovery serum. And so really you're only using 3 products in the morning and 3 products at night. So it's very easy because you're always going to cleanse your face. Both the 4-in-1 cleanser does have a little bit of exfoliating beads, so it's gently exfoliating your skin. The antioxidant moisturizer is going to hydrate your skin for 12 hours, and we do have this in normal to dry and also combo to oily, depending on your skin type. The daytime defender has a hero, I call it the hero ingredient of prickly pear extract, which helps strengthen your skin's moisture barrier, which is critical for helping keep good things in your skin and bad things out. And it has, like I mentioned earlier, SPF of 30. And then we have the nighttime recovery, which I like this because it has, see the little beads in there? I've always said, remember this is at night. It looks like there's stars in there. So you can remember that's for nighttime. And it works overnight to reveal skin that looks well rested and feels renewed. And its hero ingredient is chamomile extract, which provides an additional antioxidant boost and is known to help bring a soothing calm to your skin while you sleep. So really, if you're 20 and up, you can use this product because it's going to help prevent aging, and it's going to help if you've already got some fine lines and wrinkles. So that is one of our best skincare products. And then, you know what? I didn't bring my Time Rise Repair in here, but I'm going to talk about it. This is what it looks like. It's really beautiful. I meant to bring the whole box. It's in a beautiful box. So this is what it looks like. This one is really for more advanced signs of aging, and it has 5 products in it because it includes the eye cream. So it has a cleanser. We always want to cleanse our skin morning and evening. It's a foaming cleanser. It also has the advanced lifting serum. So this is like everybody's favorite because on this part of our face, as we get older, say we're 40 and up, we start having sagging, which none of us want, right? So it is going to help lift this part of our face. It feels amazing. And it's going to make your skin feel softer and smoother. And then there's 2 jars, if you can see that. There's a day cream with also an SPF of 30 and a night treatment, which has encapsulated retinol in it. And so that is going to help with deep lines and wrinkles. So if you're already at the point where you're starting to see deeper lines and wrinkles, this is going to repair your skin. And then it also has our eye renewal cream, which is probably what we call our Cadillac version of eye cream because it really does all the things that we have issues with our eyes. It's going to help with visible deep lines, dark circles, sagging bags, and upper eyelid droop. So all the things around our eyes it's going to help with. And so that is our Time-Wise repair set. I didn't really give you a price on the Miracle set, but it runs for $116 and our Time-Wise repair set runs for $225. So those are 2 anti-aging skincare sets. And I'm going to let Jody kind of talk now about some color.
Yay! Well, great. So, Andon, I think you were not on when I introduced myself. I'm actually in Amarillo, Texas, and I've been a consultant for about 12 years, coming up on 12 years anniversary, and also work a full-time job. And that's just I love Mary Kay because I can do both things. So, I also love Mary Kay because the last 2 days I actually have not had makeup on, and my skin actually looked decent. I was like, yeah, that looks good. Okay, I don't mind going out in public without having my makeup on. So, but I do love makeup because makeup is a great accentuator. It can, whether you like a little or a lot, or you're not a big makeup person, everybody at least wears mascara, and we probably have the best mascara for the best price on the market. So my nephew's girlfriend, they were over here for Christmas, and last Christmas I had given her a Lash Intensity. So y'all, these products are on your bingo card, Lash Intensity. And so this is the Lash Intensity mascara. Um, and it is an amazing mascara. And she was like, "This is the best mascara." And I was like, "Yes, I know." And she's like, "You gave it to me last year." And I was like, "Yes, I know." She said, "I tried to make it last as long as it can." And I said, "Girl, it's only $18." And she was like, "What?" She said, "That mascara in other brands is 30. So $18 for this mascara. It volumizes up to like 400% something in length and volume. And I mean, it is a lash intensity. So you will actually look like you have false eyelashes on with that mascara. It is a great mascara if you need that extra volume, want that volume. And y'all, most of us have it in stock, and New Year's Eve is tomorrow. So party time. So the other mascaras that we have that I absolutely love, and it's a newer mascara, it is called Great Lengths. Y'all, this mascara has like rocked my world because it gives you length and volume with a curved brush. And I have never been a fan of a curved brush, but the formulation in this mascara, and it's just a pink tube, that little curved brush in the formulation of this mascara is absolutely amazing. It lengthens, it volumizes, and it does not smudge, it does not smear, and none of our mascaras do. I'm going to take that back. The Lash Intensity, if you have really oily skin, don't use it on your bottom lashes. Use something different on your bottom lashes, because if you have really oily skin, it will smudge a little bit. And that's just that formulation to get that extra length and volume. The other mascaras that we have is called Lash Love. We also have Lash Love Lengthening. No, I'm sorry, we don't have lash love lengthening anymore. Let me look at my handy dandy book and I can tell you exactly for sure exactly what we have. See, even after being there for 12 years, because Mary Kay constantly changes products, and that's not a bad thing. It is, if for people that don't like change, that can be a bad thing. But the good thing about the changes is that it's for the better. It's just like when they came out with this Great Heights, it was like, I was like, seriously, we don't need another stinking mascara. Y'all, when we came out with this mascara, I was like, okay, we do need another mascara. So, but anyway, so we have Lash Love Panorama, which is one of my favorites. Yeah, I have my mascara, my makeup bowl right here. So you hear me digging in it. Okay, so we have the Panorama. It's a real pretty hot pink tube. Love it. Love the brush on it because it's also a different brush. It kind of goes up and then down. It gets real fat and then narrow and then fat again or something. It's really cool. Love it. Love this mascara. It also, but we have Lash Love Mascara, Lash Intensity Mascara, the Great Heights, and then we just came out with a brand new waterproof, which is the Great Heights waterproof. And it is just a straight brush. It's not the curved brush. So, and then of course, my other ultimate favorite is the Mary Kay Ultimate, which is one of Mary Kay's original mascaras. It has beeswax in it. It's very conditioning. It's not waterproof, but it is water resistant. You believe me, I cry a lot at church, and I've cried a lot today, and it has not smudged. So it's a great mascara. So mascaras are good for 3 months, y'all. 3 months. And they need to be thrown away after 3 months because bacteria, eye mites, all of great and wonderful stuff. So throw the stuff away, okay? Don't add water, don't add oil, and don't pump because that's just pumping air in it. You're gonna go circle ways, okay? Just some information, okay? So the other thing, because whenever I start with my makeup, I always start with my eyes. Now mascara is the last thing I do on my eyes, but for whatever reason, I started with mascara. Usually I start with like the new eyeshadow pencils that we have that are amazing because you can use those as a base on your uh for your eye color.
That's
Now,
all I have on today.
if that's all you have on today, that is so pretty.
These are two of the new lip, and they're real easy.
Oh, yeah. See, that's another awesome thing about Mary Kay is they come out with new looks all the time. So this is the pencil crayon. See? Yeah, there we are. And it just glides on. And then you can it's real easy to blend. It's just really nice. And it stays. It stays on and it doesn't crease. What colors do you have on?
I put these, and y'all, I put these on about 9 o'clock this morning, and I
Seriously.
haven't touched up or anything. And I believe the two
Pink
colors
Prism?
I have on Pink Prism and the Golden Sunrise.
Okay. And these are called, so that I get the name absolutely correct, is Shadow Stick. Okay. They are a shimmer eye shadow stick. I call them a crown. They're a shadow stick. They're a stick. Those are great. So you're going to start with those. You can also use our wonderful concealer, our brand new concealers. And they come in this great and awesome tube now. Instead of coming the way they used to come, which was like in a tube like this where you had to dig it out. They now come in a tube like this so you can squeeze it out and you don't waste anything in the bottom of it. So here's another tip. All of our products, even like your cleansers and stuff, your lotions, y'all, there's another 2 or 3 uses in there. Cut it off, cut the top off, scrape out the bottom because I'm a penny pincher and I want to get every penny's worth of my money in my product. And it's the same thing with these. So this one is actually the under eye corrector in the dark peach. But y'all, see how nice it is? It's got a nice little tube, little dab will do ya. And it comes in multiple colors. It comes in light, medium, and dark, I believe. Did I say that right? And they wow, I'm having a great day. I am having a great day. It is a great day. They are $18. They come in light, medium, and deep. Okay, and there's three shades in each one of those. So whoever your consultant is, and if you're needing to make a cover up, then they can do that. So Dollar Tree has little wands meant for digging out from it. Something. Hey, we
Oh,
do too.
yeah.
But yes, that yeah, you can use those little wands to get out that tube. I actually stuck a Q-tip in my one of my lip glosses the other day. I was like, I am not throwing this lip gloss away. So anyway, so that's great. So and then we have this wonderful waterproof eyeliners, and all of our eyeliners are waterproof, and they're amazing. They do not budge. They glide on just really, really soft and smooth. They're a pencil, but they're not hard. And I would even call them more of like maybe a mix between a crown and a felt tip because they just literally glide on. They are waterproof. They do not budge once they're on. And they're pretty good. Now, let me tell you why I do with my eyes first. Is because once I put my Chroma Fusion eyeshadows on, that's a word. That's a product, Chroma Fusion eyeshadow. Once I put those on, a lot of times, especially your matte colors, will flake off down underneath your eyes. And so if you have your foundation and all your makeup already done, you're going to have to fix your foundation and all your makeup underneath your eye because you waited till the last minute to put your eyes. So if you put your eyes on first, then you can clean all that up before you put your makeup on. You don't have to do all the extra cleanup. Right back to you, Angela.
Okay, thank you. I know I always learn new things, even that I forget about our wonderful products when I listen to Jody. So, I'm going to talk about our next skincare set. So, we've talked about two so far. This is our third one. And this is just called the Mary Kay skincare set. You see, there's four products in this set. This is really for anyone that doesn't necessarily want anti-aging. So, I don't know if you guys know, there's a trend now. I think because all these young people are on TikTok, we have young ladies that are using products for their skin that is way too harsh for them. I mean, if they're 11 and 12, they don't need things that we need when we're 40 and 50, but they're buying those things and their parents are buying those things. So this is what they need. They need the Mary Kay skincare line. This is very good for sensitive skin or for skin that's just first using any kind of skincare. It comes in normal to dry and combo to oily. There is a cleanser. There is an exfoliating scrub that actually feels amazing. It's not real rough, but it will exfoliate and kind of polish away dead skin cells and unclog pores. There is a balancing toner, which some people like this toner even if they're using one of our other skincare lines because it just helps restore the skin's balance, its pH balance without drying it out. And some people just love that feeling of a toner. So you can mix this with any of your other skincare lines. And then there is a moisturizer. So depending on whether you're normal to dry or combo to oily. So it's definitely good for that young skin that's just first, taking care of their skin. And also I have ladies that are older that maybe just have really sensitive dry skin and they love the hydrating moisturizer. And then sometimes they use this in addition to maybe the anti-aging moisturizer or something like that. But they're $20 each, so it's $80 if you want the whole set, or you can get them individually. But that is the Mary Kay skincare line. And then one of our best skincare lines, this is a little bit more for specifics, but this is our Clear Proof line. And this is for those people that have acne. So now, if you are someone that just has like occasional acne, like once a month or every so often, you might only need one of the products in here. You might not need this whole line, but this is really designed for those people that really have a problem with acne at this point, and sometimes that's a young person. And sometimes it's not a young person. So, I mean, typically we think of it as teenagers, and it does come in black and white and green. So it's good for boys too. Sometimes we have grandsons or sons or whatever that need a Clear Proof product. So it does have a cleansing gel, a blemish control toner, an acne treatment gel, and an oil-free moisturizer. The three of these products have the salicylic acid in it, which it has 2% salicylic acid, so that is an acne medication. And then the acne treatment gel is kind of a spot treatment, and it has benzoyl peroxide. So sometimes women will use one of our anti-aging lines, but one time a month or whatever, they've got issues with a few pimples or a breakout, they can just use just the acne treatment gel. So for this set, it's $56, or you can get the products individually. But if someone has, pretty bad acne and they use this for 7 days, just a week, they should see a big difference and start seeing improvement in their skin from the acne. And then let me just talk about one other skincare line real quickly, and I'll throw it back over to Jody. We can't forget the men in our life. So if you have a man in your life, a son, a husband, a boyfriend, or somebody, oh yes. So Megan is saying that her son likes a charcoal mask, which we'll talk about that individually, but it is part of our Clear Proof line as well. So, and then this is really great too. I mean, if they're not acne prone, but they're boys or men, they could just use this. This is good, healthy skincare just for men. So there's a daily face wash, there's a moisturizing shave cream, and there's also an ultimate moisturizer. So these are great for men's skin. Some men are all about taking care of their skin, and some men are not. But this is a really good, I'll say my husband is kind of I call him a shaving cream snob because he makes his own, and he has the little brush, and I had him test this one out because I said, you know a lot about shaving cream, so let me know. And he actually really liked this moisturizing shave cream and thought it was great. This is an upgrade to a shaving cream we've had before, and he really thought this one was good. So these run $20 for this facial wash, $20 for the moisturizing cream, and $30 for the ultimate moisturizer. Okay, Jody, I'll let you take it over with a few more colors, and hopefully you guys are marking out these products as we go through the bingo here.
Yeah, I only have one more spot that I need to go over to get a bingo. I don't know about anybody else because I like to play whenever I like to play too. Okay, so let's talk about the eyes a little bit because I didn't finish our eyes, but there's one more product that we still need for our eyes, because we have eyeshadow, eyeliners, mascaras, all of that because we have the Chroma Fusion and the whatever. Y'all, our eyebrows are so important. Our eyebrows are the frame of our eyes. So without our eyebrows, our eyes, even if we have like eyeshadow and everything else on, they just kind of like keep going or whatever. So they're not the picture. Our eyes are the picture. Our eyebrows are the frames. And we have the perfect product for that so that you don't have to have square eyebrows or eyebrows from the middle of your nose to your ear or anything like that. Sorry. I'm like, okay, we can just natural on the brow bone. And anyway, we have volumizing brow tint, and we also have the precision brow liner. And I absolutely love both of these products. Because the volumizing brow tint is an actual brush and it's a tint, and you can actually it just brushes on, and it is just it just gives you a really pretty volume, and it fills in. And then I actually use this and the brow pencil because there's just places that sometimes I don't want to put a real heavy amount of the tint, so I want to fill in with that brow pencil. Oops, pulled my hair out. The brow, and they come in black, brown, dark brunette, dark blonde, and blonde for the pencils. And the pencils are 14. And y'all, this brow tint, it lasts a long time, and it's only $14. $14. And it comes in dark brunette, dark blonde, and blonde. I'm going to tell you, if you are like a dark blonde or like a light brown, the dark blonde is probably going to be just right for you. The brunette is for darker brown hair. And then of course the dark brunette, I would say, is for women of color. So just as a basis, if you're not using any of our brow products, Andy, you probably could get away with the brunette. But if you're not wanting to get, if you're just wanting just to kind of fill in a little bit, the dark blonde would probably be just a good fill in. Unibeth is going to be a dark blonde or blonde. So, um, just, I know her. She's my customer. So I know what her hair color and everything is. So that is, that kind of finished up our eyes. So then you're going to kind of move into your face. And the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you have a good, um, not only just a good skincare regimen, because Mary Kay always said you can't ice a crumbling cake, and that refers back to a really good skincare, that your skin's moisturized properly, hydrated properly, and all of that. So, but this primer is amazing. This primer is going to give you an even skin tone. It's going to give a flawless foundation look. It also has SPF 15 in it, and it is a broad spectrum. So it's going to protect you from UVA and UVB rays. So it's a great product. I have clients that use this to go outside and work in their yard in just that. I mean, like they'll moisturize, but then in our moisturizers, some of our moisturizers have SPF in them. We have other SPF products available for that, but sometimes they just want to do this, and it is great because it literally, like if you have dimples in your skin, like an orange skin, um, and you put this on there, it literally glides over without clogging pores, and it helps your foundation to stay on a long time. Our foundations. We have multiple foundations. We have a 3D liquid foundation. I was trying to get this backdrop off earlier, and I could not find where I got it off because I have to be just in the exact spot to be able to see product. Anyway, this liquid product is amazing. It comes in two formulas. It comes in matte, which is for combination oily skin, and it comes in luminous. And the luminous is pink, the matte is purple. But the luminous is going to be for more normal to dry skin. I'm going to also tell you that the older you get, if you continue to use matte products and powders, you're going to make yourself look older than what you are, because powdered looks they just make you look older. Where this luminous foundation is not shiny, it just gives you a real pretty glow, and that's all it does. Okay. This foundation has our 3D complex in it that is found in our Miracle set that Angela talked about earlier. So it defends, delays, and delivers. It's going to defend against all the pollution, free radicals, all the stuff in the air. It's going to defend against all of that. It's going to delay aging, and it's going to deliver peptides that give you help reduce fine lines and wrinkles, and just gives you a better look. Now we also have silky setting powder. I really like the silky setting powder, especially in this time of year, because I'm transitioning from my summer color to my more winter color. And as I'm transitioning, it's like, okay, I don't want to go too light, or if I go back to my winter color, I still need a little bit of color. So I actually can go a shade darker or a half shade darker, and I can just give myself a little bit of color in my cheek area. You can also contour with this, and you can also use this just as a light powder over nothing, over just your skin, over like the primer or whatever. It's a nice coverage. It's not a full coverage, but it's a good coverage. Now we also have, to go over your foundation, is our translucent powder, and our translucent powder has been proven to help us take expert selfies. So it helps to reflect the light instead of absorbing, or it absorbs light instead of reflecting light. So you don't get any like glares and glows and like spots and stuff like that when you're taking selfies. It also is translucent. It looks white. You can see that it looks white, but it is translucent when it goes on, so it does not change the color of your foundation. I, yeah, I love this product. It's amazing. I will mix these together sometimes whenever I just need just to do, just because. Like tonight, I did my setting powder to give me some color in my cheeks. And then I went back over with my translucent powder just to set it all. And then I did my Chroma Fusion blush. So,
Mm.
okay, Angela.
Okay, let's talk about some more skincare. Hopefully you guys are marking off some um
Yeah, I got a
squares.
bingo.
Oh, you did? Yay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now I'm going to talk about the microdermabrasion set. It comes in this cute little box. This is what it looks like. You can buy these products individually if you want, but I'll kind of tell you the value of having these in the set. So microdermabrasion is a physical exfoliator. So it's going to feel pretty gritty. And I always tell people to do it in the shower because you want your face wet before you do it. And then you're going to just kind of just rub it on your face for a couple of minutes, and then you want to rinse that off really well. And then you apply that second step, which is your pore minimizer, and that kind of helps soothe your skin after you've done microdermabrasion, but also kind of helps those pores kind of go back in. So, you can't really make pores smaller, but you can make the skin around them like get in closer so that things don't get into those pores as much. And so what microdermabrasion does is it helps reduce the appearance of fine lines and gently refines the skin's texture as it removes surface dead skin cells and buildup from pores. And so it's like one of those products that I know if I stop using it, that's the biggest difference I see in my face because it really helps keep, and it doesn't matter whether you have oily skin or dry skin. I have super dry skin, but sometimes when you have dry skin, it gets that skin kind of builds up, flakes and everything. And then if you have oily skin, you have issues sometimes more with your pores. So either way, it's a great product for you. And then the pore minimizer, like I said, goes kind of on after, and it kind of goes beyond skin texture to tighten that look of pores. So with pores cleared of buildup and dead skin cells, your pore minimizer works immediately to reduce their appearance, and the results get better over time. And if you are someone, or if you know someone that's had like damage from acne in the past or any skin damage, microdermabrasion is good to help with that too over time. So it just really visibly improves the texture of your skin. So it's kind of one of those products that if I stop using it, it's one of the first things that I notice that I haven't been using. Now I'm going to talk about one of our newest skincare products. We have a whole Clinical Solutions line, which I'll talk about a few more of these if we get that far before anyone else gets a bingo. But Clinical Solutions is really the Mary Kay section of products that is really kind of what we call dermatological, which is kind of like what you used to only be able to get from a dermatologist, or maybe you would get it from a med spa or something like that. And so these products are really good for your skin. And this new one is called Barrier Restore 113. So it addresses both the skin barrier and skin redness, and it's clinically shown to start reinforcing the skin barrier by 43% in just 3 hours. So what is in this is 1 part cholesterol, 1 part ceramide, so it's like the 1, and then, it's 3 parts cholesterol. So it's 1 part fatty acid, 1 part ceramide, and 3 parts cholesterol. And so that's what the 113 stands for. So cholesterol helps strengthen the skin barrier, improve its ability to retain moisture. Ceramides help maintain and increase your skin's moisture levels and also protect the skin barrier from all the environmental stressors. Those of us that live in Amarillo, Texas know about wind. I don't know if you guys get wind up there in St. Louis as bad as we get it here, but we definitely need protection from the skin barrier. And with the cold wind right now. And then fatty acids help support skin's natural structure and are essential for maintaining the skin's moisture barrier. Plus, if you're someone that just has trouble with redness in your skin, this helps with that too. And it feels good. Like, I have really dry skin and it just feels amazing. So it's really good if you've got sensitivity, dryness, redness, itching, rough texture, overall dullness. All of those things can be helped with this new skin barrier product. And it's definitely one of those that I'm using every single day now, for sure. And then let me give you the price, just so you know. I don't have that one memorized yet because it's new. It's 46 for this product. So, okay, let me do just one more and then I'll send it back over to Jody. We'll stay in the clinical solutions line and let me talk about retinol. So I'm sure everybody's heard the word retinol. It's kind of like you hear about that a lot, and that's because it's kind of the gold standard ingredient that fixes all the things with your skin. And we have a new one because we've had retinol. Um, we've had retinol before, but what we found is if we have this particular percentage, which is the 0.3% retinol, this is like the best place and then the right amount so that you can use it every single day. So because it's pure. And so when I talked about our night treatment earlier in our repair line, I said that product was encapsulated. So it's a little easier on your skin. This is pure retinol, which is going to do a whole lot, but it's a little stronger because it's pure. So, but because with the 3%, the 0.3%, that's gentle enough for you to use every day. And that's shown to improve the look of wrinkles, skin firmness, radiance, smoothness, and blotchiness. So like I said, it kind of fixes all of the things that we don't like in our skin. And it takes a very small amount. You just squirt like literally a pea-size amount and you use it all over your face at night only. You don't want to put this on in the morning because you are a little more susceptible in the sun when you're using pure retinol. So you want to use it at night and then you want to make sure you wash it off in the morning before you're out in the sun. But this is kind of the product that's going to fix all the things. So that's the retinol 0.3, and let me get you a price on that. I believe it's 70, and it lasts a long time because you only, like I said, use you only use a pea-size amount, and so it's going to last you a while. So yeah, that's 70 for that retinol. Okay, I'll send it back over to Jody and see if it'll help any of y'all get a bingo.
Okay, sounds great. Well, we're going to talk a little bit about tools. So I talked about foundation already. And so y'all, we have these amazing brushes. We have this brush collection set that it comes with 5 brushes. And I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Unibeth just got a bingo.
Yay!
Yeah. We'll go a little bit more and see if we can get Andy a bingo.
Yeah. See if you can get 2 bingos, Unibeth. So yeah, the price changed. I'm glad I looked it up.
Yeah.
It's $60 now. Okay, but you get 5 brushes and you get this beautiful case that you get to use as I'm dropping everything out of it.
Oh,
y'all can be a Mary Kay consultant too because
she did talk about Time Wise Foundation, Andy. She did, yes. So she did have a bingo too.
Oh, yay! Yay! I didn't see that. Well, congratulations. I'm glad everybody's having bingos because that's what we're here for.
Yes.
Okay. So the 5 brushes that come in this brush set, you have 3 eye brush set. You have 3 eye brushes. I'm loving this. Okay, so we have a smudger brush, which is this brush. It's no, it's not. It's this one. It's just a real small tip, and it is, the bristles are short, and you're able to get in there and really, you can smudge eyeliners and stuff like that. Then we have the all over, and we have the crease brush. We have the powder brush, and we have the cheek brush. Now, this cheek brush is really cool because this cheek brush, it actually literally has this indent. Where am I? Right here.
Yeah, there you are.
This indent right here, I don't know if you can see it glaring. You can put your thumb right there and a little bit above, and you can push out the brushes, and you can make it flat, and you can do like highlighting or contouring, and we have great ChromaFusion highlighters and great ChromaFusion contours as well. So you can create a flawless, contoured, highlighted, anti-aging makeup face. Okay. So, and y'all, we also do other services too. So anyway, so this is great. These bristles are also synthetic. So you're able to use these on liquid, cream, or powder. Okay, so if we do occasionally have like limited edition cream blushes and stuff like that, this is great to go in there and be able to blend those in really well. And then also, I like to use my contouring, my crease brush, eyeshadow brush, for contouring because it gives me a definitive line, and then I can go in with either my cheek brush or my all over powder brush or my other blending brush, and I can create a look that I really, really, really like. That's very, and I left my brushes in my bathroom. Anyway, just very, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. Maybe top
Polished.
notch. I'm sorry.
Polished.
Polished, yes, polished is great. That's a great word, polished. A polished look. The other brush I want to talk about is our liquid foundation brush. It is one of the best. Like it is the best. I love it because it is at an angle, and I had one on here on my desk, but oh, see, I do have it brand new. It is at an angle, and I love this brush because it gives you a flawless, almost an airbrush look with your foundation, and it's you can use it with our liquid foundation or with the powders, with the silky powders too. But it's just you can see that angle, and it just gives a really nice even look appearance and just nice brush strokes. um, the other nice thing that I love about having foundation brushes is because you use less foundation when you use a brush over your fingers or a sponge. The sponge is going to absorb it, and your fingers are absorbing it, and it stays on the fingers. And when you have it on the brush, you can leave a little bit on the top of it and just apply it. I do start in the middle and work my way out, and that way it gives me a more even look. Um, so also we have, besides our working tools, which was the blushes, the brushes and stuff, we have this other brush that I have to tell you about, that I left it in my bathroom, but it is this one, and it is our eyebrow eyeliner brush. On one end is a little spool that you can use on your brows or even on your eyelashes. If you get too much mascara, just make sure you clean it off before you put it on your eyebrow, because then you're going to have a black mess.
Hmm.
Um, and then the other end is just a real nice little brush that's angled, and you can get in there and you can use like eyeshadows for eyeliners, or you can go in and kind of clean up your eyeliners if you've kind of messed them up or something. It's just a great tool. It's a wonderful tool. Then you're going to go to your lips. I always do my lips last. Some people do lips before cheeks. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Just do eyes first and then everything else. But we have waterproof lip liners, which enable our lipsticks, which we have three different lipsticks, and we have lip glosses. But our waterproof lip liners keep all of those wearing longer, so you can actually eat, drink, and wear it longer. Yeah, we have three different lipsticks. We have a Supreme Hydrating Lipstick, and it is like a colored lip balm. We have a semi-matte, and it's matte, but it's not like so dry. Oh, Unibeth had another bingo.
Yay.
Do you have another one, Andy? Okay.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so then the semi-matte is a matte. It's going to wear longer because it's a matte. And then we have a semi-shine. And the semi-shine is just a really pretty, it's just a nice, it's not overly silky or glowing or sparkling or anything like that. And it has a nice wear to it as well. And then, of course, our unlimited lip gloss. It is amazing as well. Angela?
Okay. Well, I'm going to do just a couple of more products, and then since you guys have gotten bingo, we'll kind of wrap it up here. But I did want to tell you about two products that are that we sell a lot of. And we didn't even go over all of them, but we got through quite a few. But I want to talk about our oil-free eye makeup remover because this is our number one selling product. And I'd have to say on my shelf, this is what I have to keep the most of. So this is specifically for taking all of your eye makeup off. And it works so well. You do not have to rub and tug, and you shake it up. It's got two different ingredients in it. And so it works for waterproof and also for water resistant products, but it is specifically designed for your eyes, which you really should use something specifically designed for your eyes to take off your eye makeup and not use your cleanser or baby oil or anything like that. Just use this. And when people use this all the time and then they run out, it's like, oh my gosh, I got to get more of that because nothing else works the same. So I always want to talk about the oil-free eye makeup remover since it is our number one selling product, and it is $20 and it lasts you a good, I mean, I use it every night and it lasts me at least 4 months. I'm thinking 3, 4, or 5 months, something like that. So it's not something you have to buy a lot of, but it works really well and you don't have to squirt a whole lot, and you just put on a cotton round and then you got your eyes all cleaned off. And then it's important to do that. Oh yeah, that's right. It gives you styes if you're not getting your makeup off good. And so that's why this is really important to make sure that you do every night. And once people use it, they can't seem to live without it. So it's one of our top selling products. And then I did want to mention, Megan mentioned it earlier, deep cleansing, clear proof, charcoal mask. And so this product has activated charcoal that acts like a magnet to unclog pores. And so it absorbs up to double its weight in impurities. So pores are cleaned and appear minimized. And you guys, I mentioned earlier, I have dry skin. But I love this, even though it instantly absorbs oil and shine for those that are oily, but it really helps my skin just be super, super clean and cleans out those pores. So I like to do it at least one time a week. And it also has honeysuckle and navy bean in it, which that targets the appearance of skin discoloration. So if you're starting to get any age spots or anything, even using this charcoal mask will help over time because of that navy bean in it. So it's just another really good product. So, do Unibeth or Andy, do either one of y'all have any questions about anything we talked about tonight on products, or was there a product you were hoping we were going to talk about that we didn't?
I'm not well versed yet on the products, so I'll have to kind of look around. I do love the satin hand thing stuff. That stuff is great.
Yes, and that was on our list. I think that was on the bingo card. Yeah, so Satin Hands is like one of those really great products. Well, hopefully you learned a lot about a little bit of our skincare sets and some of our colors. So we definitely have options there for you. And ooh, Megan got a bingo. Yay!
Yay!
So we're so glad that you guys took the time to listen to Jody and I for all this time. And I do hope that you guys learned a little bit about our products. We didn't talk about Mary Kay all that much, but Jody mentioned it at the beginning a little bit. You know, she's been doing it for 12 years. I've been doing it for 26 years. So we do kind of love it. We're just like, our group is really great. We're just great friends. We support each other. And it's 40, yeah, and 43 for Debbie. I always forget. Debbie is she's a pioneer,
A lifer.
a lifer of Mary Kay.
I am.
Now, I always tell
I
people
am.
I'm going to be
I
a
really am.
lifer. Yeah, absolutely, for sure. And you know, we do get our products half off but we also have a new way to kind of work with people too. So like say you wanted to get your big toe wet in Mary Kay a little bit, but you're like, oh, you can have a My Shop account where if people order off there, the products are sent directly from Mary Kay, but you get the credit for that. And so it's just depending on where your activity level is, you either get 30 to 50%. So there's Mary Kay consultants can work all different ways, and we can offer different services for how we work. most of us that are on here, like we call concierge service, where we really want you to come in and we can facial you and we can help
Mhm.
you and guide you. But you don't have to work Mary Kay that way. There's all different ways, and you can get your products at a discount, which we all pretty much, when we started, that was our goal. Like we're like, we just want to get all these amazing products, but there's more there. There's more than just lipstick as part of Mary Kay, and we love the company and we love the just the values that it stands for. Mary Kay, the woman, started this business back in 1964, and she passed away in 2001. But it is still a company-owned company, or family-owned company, but we're in over 35 countries around the world. So it's a big company, and it's pretty exciting, and we have great research and development. And all of the products in the United States are made in Lewisville, Texas, in the Dallas area. So that's really exciting. And just back in 2018, they opened up a multi-million-dollar new manufacturing facility there. So it's exciting that it's a USA company, and the products are made in Texas, which some of us are from Texas, so that's fun. So anyway, but we always like to share a little bit about that. And Mary Kay was a woman of faith, and so she was always about faith first, family second, career third. So as women in Mary Kay, we really like to live our lives that way, and we really like to teach people that when you have those priorities in line, then things kind of work better in life for you. So we always like to share that, and that's one of the things we love the most about Mary Kay. So I really appreciate you guys being on tonight, and I appreciate Jody for hanging in there and helping me. She's always kind of my partner in crime on these bingo nights, and we just appreciate you all taking the time to be on tonight and listening. And definitely get with your own consultant if there's any products that you want to try or you want more information about, or anything like that. Your consultant will definitely help you. So anything else you want to add, Jody, that I missed?
No, I think you
Okay.
covered it all. We just
Okay.
appreciate everybody.
Yeah, and Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Absolutely. I almost forgot.
Tomorrow's
Yes,
my
tomorrow's New
anniversary.
Year's Eve.
Yeah. All right, y'all have a great rest of your
Good
evening
night.
and a great rest of your week. All right,
Okay.
thanks. See y'all later.
Bye.
Okay.